Oh my gosh, I'm so bored around here. There's nothing to do.
Well, according to my calculations, when someone says it's boring around here, then someone will come and host a silly show.
Wow, that is a beautiful story. Well, that's not a story, because that's actually true. It's
Do you guys want to die my show?
was absolutely spectacular! I know! It was amazing, wasn't it? Anyways, did you guys want to know the first challenge? No! Well, screw you! Because the first challenge is to make a beautiful noise!
Well, nothing gonna be my noise.
That was surely beautiful. However, that shall not win, because I know that there is something else amazing that can be better than that.
That is true, because look at my wonderful noise, which is called the world ending.
Ooh, sounds interesting. How do you play it? Well, you see, first you need to get a microphone, and then you need to hit it on a cymbal, and then... That was spectacularly spectacular. Anyways, vote for one of these hooligans to be our next episode. You can vote as many times as you want. The person with the most votes will be eliminated from...
Some